Starting lineups. Danny Granger leading the Pacers in Game 4 with 20 points, including 4 3-pointers at the defensive end. Continues to deal with LeBron, and things have been a little testy. David West and Roy Hibbert complete that front line. Paul George Hill are at the guard. Miami will actually go with the same lineup for a second straight game. LeBron now averaging 31 points in this series. He's up front with Shane Battier and Rooney Kuriaf in the backcourt, Mario Chalmers and Dwayne Wade. The officiating crew: Derek Stafford, Jason Phillips, and Greg Willard. In Game 4, Indiana this past Saturday, the Heat coming back from 11 points down to beat the Pacers 101-93. And aside from LeBron, LeBron is on it. 2-on-1 with Wade, goes all the way. Timeout called by Indiana head coach Frank Vogel. 6-0 run by the Heat. They have come out with a burst.
Well, this is the problem when you play Miami. Turnovers or long rebounds turn into a nightmare for your defense. LeBron James, Dwayne Wade coming right at George Hill. Nothing he can do. On this series has won each game.
And on that subject, Joel Anthony able to keep it alive on that offensive board. Beautiful feed from LeBron James for Joel Anthony.
Beautiful feed is right. Look how athletic this is, just the explosion. And when Hibbert commits, Anthony does the right thing. That's so important for the big on that baseline to make himself available for the pass. And Anthony finding the right angle. The ball now being dominated by LeBron James. Everyone else standing around.
Final seconds of the quarter. Here's LeBron for 3, which has not been his forte. Udonis Haslem on the floor for the first time, receiving an ovation from the crowd as he checked in at the start of this second quarter, coming off that strong game. Wade is fouled. Oh, it counts, and the foul. Dwayne Wade flinging it up, going glass as he was hit by Amundsen.
No, Amundsen takes pride in his defense and his activity, but sometimes he can get a little too over-anxious. And when you play against Dwayne Wade, you have to be ready for that pump fake. He makes it all the time, and if you jump, he's going to jump right into you, draw the foul, and that time he gets lucky and banks it off the glass. Wade did in Game 4, just the misery of what he was facing the previous couple of games as he goes to the rim and gets fouled. And it's so difficult. Wade looks like he got hit pretty hard. But
his hands, though, came over his back and made contact with the neck, and LeBron James is appealing to the officials, looking for a flagrant call.
I think the officials are discussing that right now. The crowd they are going to call a flagrant one. And yeah, absolutely. Unnecessary follow through with the hand from Hansbrough, raking Wade across his face.
George with the back door for Hansbrough took a shot, and
that may be a flagrant too.
Yeah, it was Haslem taking out some of the frustration that he faced off the cut that was suffered the other night. And things are getting very
for Udonis Haslem, this is clearly payback. He just clubs with 2 hands, Hansbrough. The problem here, Marv, the crowd loves it, but if this is a flagrant 2, remember, Haslem is their best post shooter with Bosch out. He's the one that provided that spacing the other day in Game 4. If he's kicked out, so work on the offensive glass.
Collison had the wide open lane, not able to convert. Here's Wade on the run. West is back. Wade all the way. Points for Dwayne Wade.
What a bizarre, but he helped out. And as usual, if you give Miami any opening, in transition. Wade or LeBron will take advantage.
By Anthony and Battier. Bad pass picked off by LeBron. Look out. Here comes James. Put a little on that one.
He did. I don't even know if that was a dunk. He just sort of threw it in.
For three. James is on it. Here comes James to Wade. Back to James. At the buzzer. That'll count. Nine-2 run by the Heat to close out the half. This was a 2-point game, and they open it up to a 9-point advantage.
Well, for Indiana, your best defense is good offense. And the offense has been horrible here the last several minutes. And that's what led to this spurt for Miami, extending out to the 9-point lead. Bad shots, turnovers, long rebounds. And the Heat taking a 9-point edge into halftime. Indiana letting something slip away here.
Sixer and Cheryl Miller from American Airlines Arena in South Florida. James off the lead pass from Turiak.
Very poor defense on the weak side. That last play on the weak side, LeBron comes off the pick, and there's just no help at the rim. If you're on the weak side.
One-handed by Chalmers. Pops it down to Wade. Wade on the run. It counts, and the foul. Dwayne Wade coming up with his second straight strong performance off the 30 points the other night. Did most of his damage in the second half. And this is the second time he's able to get away a circus shot while he's being fouled. And he'll go to the line. He is just blocked by Turiak. James in the open floor. Beautiful peg to Wade. What a pass. Indiana looking to talk it over. A 21-7 spurt by the Heat. And they now lead it by 16.
This is why you have to somehow keep Miami in the half court. They are spectacular when they get out in transition. One of the best passes you'll ever see from LeBron. Incredible awareness, puts it on the money. Defense is so much better when Hibbert's on the floor.
Wade met by Hill. Wade feeling the contact. It counts, and the foul. Third time tonight that Dwayne Wade will go to the line with an and one.
Well, Wade has had another big night here. There's the hustle. He clearly was on the line. That should have been called out of bounds, but he gets the benefit of the doubt. And then this in transition. Marv, does anybody in the league use the glass better than Dwayne Wade used the glass?
That pass picked off. Wade flips it down beautifully. Wade to James. They are running on all cylinders here tonight. 18-point lead, and Indiana will talk it over.
I think Dwayne wanted to just return the favor, Marv, because a couple minutes ago it was LeBron with the baseball pass to Wade. This time they reverse it. Either way, they're in sync tonight.
And since then, Indiana has managed to hit only 5 of their last 21 shots.
Well, give Miami credit for its stifling defense. Meanwhile, Collison comes up with a steal.
He slowed down looking for the foul. Instead, James came up with the block. And James had 34 of Miami's last 44 points. Amundsen back tap. Here comes James. See how LeBron surveys the floor as he's able to bring it across. And then nice pass to Haslett.
That's a great play with Nowitzki. Dallas runs this play right here where they spread the floor with shooters, post up Dirk against a smaller guy after a switch, and then easy for a big guy like LeBron to and hope that his team can extend the lead so he can get some rest for Wade and LeBron.
Nice play by Dante Jones, and then the rejection by Wade on Hansbrough.
And a little extra something coming from Wade in retaliation for that Hansbrough foul in the first half. A couple words from Wade.
Cincinnati, we talked about earlier. This is Harris getting it down low. Pittman pops it out. Nice ball movement. Howard able to knock down the jumper. Juwan Howard giving the Heat with a blowout here against Indiana. But the major concern for the Pacers, Jones for three. Got tripped up, and Dante Jones hurt his shoulder. The major concern for the Pacers, Dante Jones with the inbounds. Stevenson rejected by Pittman. This is Price. Oh, look out. Pittman slipped. Boy, he hit the floor hard. And Stevenson also went down. Whoa. Looks like Stevenson hurt his shoulder.
Let's take another look. You're going to see. Oh, man.
It's a collision, and they both go down.
And that should be a flagrant foul on Pittman. You wonder if that's another shot at Stevenson to protect LeBron. You know, after the comments from Stevenson, Howard has already done it in his way. But look at this. I mean, just Pittman coming across the lane, a forearm shiver to the neck. My goodness. I didn't see that initially. Well, that is a blatant elbow.
It's called a flagrant one. This is out of hand.
It is.
It's really, this is of most importance, suffered by West and Granger, and a standing ovation for the Miami Heat as they end up shooting 61%. They fall 1 point off their all-time postseason high for most points with 115. And for Indiana, it's the worst shooting playoff game since back in 2005 when they shot 33% against the Celtics. They are just under 34% for the evening.